Tapestry of Fate, Prelude.Kihs-TOHR's Riddle. This tale is about what has been woven into the tapestry of fate. 3 worlds to merge onto one, a trinity of harmony and peace. And to emerge will be the shield and armor. But for now, you need to know the events to happen. Before I could continue the narrative, for I too was a victim of this destiny, as well as 2 who shall come after me. For me, I have passed away into the great reunion for over half of a millennia, but my duties to the tapestry are yet to be finished. Here, on the floor of the tribunal of the past, I judge and filter the sights. For now, the world of Draces is where the stage has been set up for this epic to take place. Before my kind's arrival, there were only 4 races that inhabited this wonder of life. 2 halves of 2 types of elves, 3 regions of dwarves, the savage orcs, and the mysterious kobolds from below that are named the Everdamp. When my kind arrived by scattering our unhatched sleeper eggs, Draces was climbing out of the Copper Age with the dwarven people. The wood elves have emerged from the split by the blood elves. The orcs have claimed the horseshoe belt of the Thousand Island chain, and the dwarves have the habit of enslaving kobolds for mining. But that was almost our kind's lifetime ago. To Draces' calendar, that is around 2,500 years ago, with the humans showing up shortly after us in this safe haven. I alone was the only adult awakened. My name is Kihs-TOHR, which means Wandering Star in Tricon. I was the great seer and wearer of the Seer's Ring, and with my guidance and sight, I helped nudge the world to be prepared for the epic that is about to be unleashed, the coming of the messenger. Another thing of us seers, we speak out our sights in riddles, for it preserves free will and allows the seeker to search for understanding and enlightenment on their own. It is us in the tribunal of past seers that filters down our sight of events to those who keeps to this only law. For now, I will leave this to the events that leads to this epic and the riddle I left behind. By now in Draces, too few know the riddle to hold any real meaning, but it now speaks of a joke, a gag of all good things to come, and never do they come. Knowledge and insight, sword and hammer, afternoon and midnight, air and fire. The one to come after has been lost in space and time, a home they are searching for, but he found it all along. Inventor and warrior, body then soul, creator and destroyer, wood then coal. A partner in us he'll gain, and a love of blood shall reign. Others before my station will see him, but he'll deny the fate. Responsible and selfish, pride and honor, manic to depress, sloth and wrath. A trauma of horrors, for after arrival his memories become asunder. Once he calls out the truth, a name of earth shall emerge. Alone and forgotten, start of revolution, a mighty nation, all shall be consumed. A forewarning if he is selfish, but a bright future if he accepts. For his honor binds him, the champion of ultimate. For keys to be collected, the true vision shall arrive, his legacy to become fouled, emerge from his past. What shall he choose? As these were told, shall we speak of I, for just like him, I too am tied to fate. Crown and ring, beginnings and endings, crown and spark, the king of chains. For in my younger cycle, a riddle went astray, enslavement and slaughter befell our kind. Ultima Bamhuta, the remnants of our homes, masculine and feminine, a noble family shall rise. For an infernal of title, grand archer the defiler, a sacrifice must be made, or else pain and terror will reign. Time makes all fade, so too shall this riddle. Cycles are circles, for an end brings beginnings. Now then, you possibly have some questions. What is my kind? I am a Trinity Dragon, a Metallicide, Gargamech Draco in the Tricon language. Then you have the Chromatic Hides, or Dharmamechs. Last are your Gemlight Hides, or Sulamex. You are the representation of the pillars of Triad, mind, soul, and body in respective order. Psionics, wild magic, and Rashid energies. To set the stage of the timeline, the current calendar date is replenished Earth, the 19th of the year 547 AP, the Age of Peace. Draces has suffered a great and terrible war before the Age of Peace. Shortly, it was a time after my passing into the Great Reunion. I gave my youngest daughter my place as the major lady of the Holster territory. the city that is in the Florissa scripts language of the Northern Elves. It means the seat of the seer, Holster Sierra, but the trade language replaced Sierra with city. Selena was the only sleeper egg from the last clutch of 3 eggs between Chief Lord Larzian and I. Hatched nearly the end of my life, she rose in ranks of the soldiers here in Holster City. I've shown her memories of before our arrival, as well as answered a total of 3 questions. She resents the fact of me hatching her so late, as well as thrusting the rulership onto her. But when Chief Lord Raskistis made his move with the thought of establishing the Gargamel breed as a superior breed of us Trinity dragons, my daughter, Major Lady Selena, learned her people and her place to her true purpose, to withstand the upcoming troubles. The war lasted 2 years and would have been in the Great Lord's favor, but Chief Lady Thyrza had a spell of such destruction that it would end the war, the Killing Wave, which would slay all Gargamels on the Larzian Empire continent. He spent days in seclusion and a trip to the tribunal to understand the choices he had before him. In the end, he and a total of 27 other Dharmamex dragons performed the spell. At the time, the masked advisor to the 30, the council of the chief and major rulers of all 6 empires, disappeared with his wife and partner long before, as if he already knew what the outcome would be. When the Killing Wave was released, the tide of war shifted, for the self-proclaimed Great Lord Raskistis made sure he was about to end the life of the head of the 30, Chief Lord Larzian. He was unable to escape the wave and fell into the realm of death. From there, his body was reclaimed by his elites, the secret police and assassins, the Iron Claw clan. Then the clan melted into the shadows of time. For the past 100 years, people have forgotten about the Iron Claw clan. Also, the greatest warrior of Larzian's best soldiers, Arliss, the Hugin elf, disappeared in a temporal fissure shortly before the Killing Wave. Epics were told of both sides in most theaters nowadays, especially of the love between Marizetta and Arliss. By current date, the Age of Enlightenment is about to occur, but a dark shadow is coming. The heir of the Great Lord has been plotting to bring his father's vision to light. None knows who this dragon is, or how he has been manipulating the threads behind the scenes, but the seers know he exists, until he emerges into the world of Draces, the messenger. For this story is Cycle 1 of the first epic. Now you know the brief history of the stage and the events at hand. The rest is up to you to discover on your own. Pay attention to the little signs as they come into play, for there is a bigger story that is being told here. Things happen for a reason and in a particular order. Thank you.